body recover. Details 10 News.
Sky City Adelaide's Simply Footy, supported by Faster Pasta, the fresh pasta restaurant, Belletti Sports, We Know the Game, McDonald's and Mannix Air Conditioning.
Hello and welcome to Simply Footy. Well, round 11, the halfway mark of the season, and both Adelaide teams sitting in the 8. Good news.
Yeah, certainly is good news. And Port Adelaide tomorrow take on the Dockers, looking to secure a top 4 spot. One of their main midfielders is Jared Schofield, and this week, Simply Footy put him under the spotlight.
The Indy decides to thump it long. Treadray the target. Cockatoo Collins at his feet. Spills to the front for Schofield. Wheels onto the right boot from 35. Keeps it low and bounces it through. Big goal for Port Adelaide.
Yeah, no, it's going really well at the moment. Obviously, you know, you want to keep winning every game of footy you go out to play, and with it being so tight up at the top of the ladder at the moment, and all interstate clubs doing well, it's added pressure that you want to make sure you keep winning.
Dishes off to Kane Corns. He goes to Schofield, who can run to 48 metres out, goes for home and puts it through. Big goal to Port.
It's interesting because, you know, it can sort of put a bit of added pressure onto you as a player to, you know, to perform. Or you can go either two ways. You can sort of go into your shell and not play well and be under the pump, or you play well and you keep your spot. So it's good for the club and good for the team, and it's good for the young guys that they're playing well in the SANFL.
Katarvik to Kasisi. Drives the ball in short, looking for Stevens, couldn't take a slip catch. Overrun the ball, great play, the dancing speed of Schofield, runs in, bangs it through.
You know, we've got different jobs that people do, and, you know, whether you start on the ground or, you know, you start on the bench, you just got to go out and do your job. So, yeah, no, I probably haven't hit top form yet. You know, obviously wanting to get there. But, you know, each week I'm improving, and as long as the coaching staff, you know, seeing improvement with me each week, you know, I'll be happy to make sure I keep playing well.
We're getting a couple. Schofield sold the dummy to Hay, and from the boundary line, goes for home, Jared Schofield, what a goal! Schofield's kicked his third. That breaks Hawthorn's run of 4 straight goals. And what a fantastic return for Jared Schofield this evening.
Yeah, no, Freo, they're going really well this year. You know, they've come along a long way from last year, and they're running really well. They've got a great, you know, midfield in a lot of runners. So, you know, they're 7-3, same amount of wins as us. So it is a crucial game because whoever can win this game goes a game ahead of them.
Well, Corey, I wouldn't expect Fremantle to be a walk in the park, but Port Adelaide's recent form has been very, very good.
Yes, they were great against Collingwood last Friday night, and the Crows were exceptionally good against Geelong. A wonderful win there. Let's have a look at the highlights from round 10.
Wanganeen brilliantly down to his own advantage, puts towards the middle, now decides to go goalward and threads it. Wonderful class.
That is amazing, and it is beautiful. It's magnificent.
Makes an awkward bounce. Chance for Cockatoo Collins. Found himself in space and kicks his second goal.
Handballs to Treadray, who kept running. Now it's within range. He gives it a big hoik up to the goal square. Pickett is there with Cole, who pushing the back was on. And the umpire says it was good enough. From behind it was Locken, in the front was Wanganeen, who picked it up and did it beautifully. Got it into Treadray, a looping handball over the top. Shea Cockatoo Collins runs to the open goal. He beats the tackle. He beats everybody and kicks his third goal.
Burgoyne, Peter, swings it back across the body. Going back with the flutter, but Clark Wanganeen once more.
Byron Pickett stuck his hand out, did it well, and he'll get the open goal. Gets his second. Big goal for Byron Pickett and Port Power. Wanganeen has kicked 2 goals, 2 to ice the cake. He's got his third, and Port Power have notched up a memorable win, you'd think, here tonight.
High towards Perry, 1-2, not the third, good one. To Tawney, inside 50, in attack, the ex-Tiger for the perfect start, drives it through. High towards full forward, Welsh under it, got hands, Goodwin back of the pack, burns out, sprints them, spins around, he likes his chances.
Beautiful handball out wide. A chance now, Dowdy isn't on the right foot, he has to kick. It's a Bassett, Bassett snuck down. Bassett snuck down and kicked the big goal, he loves them. Perry to McLeod. McLeod now kicks it inside 50. Out they come again, and he's got it, Welsh.
This to put the Crows back in front. Long drop punt off the boot. That's a gem. Crows have the lead.
He shows the ball, and then a lot of airtime with the handball gone. That's dropping the ball. Play on now, Gallagher. Can ice this game? Can he? He kicks the goal to make it very tough for the catch from here.
Now, Simply Footy and Baileti Sports are giving you the chance to win $150 worth of Reebok sports gear. All you have to do is select your favourite magic moment, then pick up the phone and dial 1900 959 300. If you want to vote for Magic Moment 1, Gavin Wanganeen's Magic Kick, follow the prompts and press 1. If you like Magic Moment 2, Ronnie Burns' Clever Goal, press 2. And if you choose Magic Moment 3, Nathan Bassett's Defender's Delight, listen to the instructions and press 3. The winner will be drawn at random from the moment which receives the most votes. Lines close at midnight on Sunday, and the lucky winner will be contacted next week by Network 10. Last week's Magic Moment was Jason Tawney's Screamer, and our winner was Kate Buckseal from Salisbury East. Congratulations from Simply Footy, Reebok and Baileti Sports, where you save 5% on every purchase by joining the Baileti Club. Head into 162 Grove Street to find out more or visit their website.
Coming up later in Simply Footy, we look at a young kid from the West, and the Warriors continue on their winning way.
Essendon's year is in the balance. Now they head deep into enemy territory. 6:30 tonight, live on 10. The Swans are soaring high. Can the Bombers rise to the challenge? Sydney versus Essendon, 6:30 tonight, live on 10.
Kerry coming over from Victoria.
Everybody picked on Wayne Carey. I suppose it goes to the job, doesn't it?
I reckon a big improvement for this season with Richmond. North Melbourne will be good this year.
Come to the Grandstand Bar at Sky City Adelaide Tuesday nights, and you can be part of Channel 10's Simply Footy.
Can save you energy and money. Mannix has bulk purchased the award-winning Brivus highly efficient multiplex ducted gas heating series. Mannix will design a Brivus ducted gas heating system to suit your home and save you up to $400. Plus give you 12 months interest-free. Plus give you free gas connection. Mannix and Brivus, a winning team.
Alrighty, Corey, time to give the votes for round 10.
Yes, in Port Adelaide's game against Collingwood, Gavin Wanganeen was outstanding. He earned the 3 votes. Stephen Paxman was great on Chris Tarrant. He got 2 votes, and Shay Cockatoo Collins 1.
In the Crows v Geelong match, Ian Perry a standout for 3 votes, Tyson Edwards 2 and Scott Welsh 1.
So on the leaderboard, Gavin Wanganeen has skipped out to 18 votes. Nick Stevens is on 12. Tyson Edwards and Andrew McLeod both on 11.
Now here's Greg Anderson from Lifestyle Studio.
Lifestyle Studio is offering 2 wonderful prizes for the standout AFL player for both the Crows and the Power. A magnificent Sony rear projection TV and the quality of Marantz and Yamo for surround sound are up for grabs. The Crows and Power player who collects the most votes at the end of the home and away season will share these magnificent prizes. And remember, if you want to experience the latest in sight, sound and movies, come and see me at Lifestyle Studio, 277 Unley Road. We have 8 lounge rooms set up with all the latest equipment so you can enjoy the best in home cinema technology right here in the store before you take it home.
Good on you, Ando. Well, we're only a fortnight away from state football again, don't you love it? And it's going to be the SANFL up against the Waffle in the West.
Yes, but last weekend the South Australian Amateurs took on their West Australian counterparts. Here's some of the action.
Doesn't give it off, goes towards centre forward, look at the skipper, got it.
Strong mark.
Good mark, Stanford, good strong mark. Feeds it off nicely on this occasion to Godden. Godden goes in towards the square, in towards full forward over the top of the pack. I think it's a goal. It is. Evans, he's going to kick from about 40... Boy, he kicked from 45 in the end. Drop punt, shouldn't have any problems with the distance. They're clapping it down there, they like it. It's a goal. So, the quick reply to WA. Hall trying to take the football away, can't do so. Hooked around the body by Godden, down towards full forward. Cooper taps it over the back there, but to who? Nobody in particular. Some holding on, going on. Play on, chance for SA here. Hands are good. Player thrown out of the contest. Snap over the shoulder is a goal. Well, you know, you're going to have to go a bit harder than that in these games. Virtue Days will kick a goal here. And he has. Trimboli now. Little hook around the body. Virtue Days is backed up nicely. Roach has got it. He's going to have to run the gauntlet. Back to Trimboli. Gets the kick in towards full forward. Out comes Salmon on the chest. Bang. Great mark. And great teamwork out here. He's going to have to kick for about 35 metres. Drop punt. Looks a great kick. That's a fantastic kick by the skipper. And another one. Now, he's got a player in the middle. Won't use him. Sandford goes long into the pocket. That's it. And a good mark taken. No, the umpire won't pay it. But that's it. Siren time. And a pretty comprehensive victory to the South Australians in the end.
Great result there for South Australia against the Sandgropers, Poppy. And speaking of Sandgropers, you caught up with a young lad from the West during the week.
Yeah, I did too. Aiden Parker. He's our Rookie of the Week. He came across to South Australia with no promises, but he's having an impact already at the Adelaide Crows.
Yeah, it was always going to be a big risk. Had a bit of a chat to Fanner about it, to the recruiter and that sort of thing, and he suggested it'd be a good thing for me to do, even just have a crack, and I've decided to do it, and I've loved every minute of it, and I'm really glad that I've done it actually. We're struggling along a little bit. I'm just trying to hold a little bit of form, being okay. The last couple of weeks, just trying to do what Ando wants me to do and what the club wants me to do, but we really need to get a couple of wins on the board, get some supporters back, it'd be good. Oh yeah, that was definitely one of the main reasons for me to come. I was just so excited about meeting Wayne, Carey, McLeod, Prosciutto. And they're just, obviously they're fantastic players and all that sort of thing, but the best part about them, they're just ripper blokes. They're real good fellas and they'll give you the time of day and they just don't treat you, anything less, which is good. At this stage, obviously, my chances are probably a fair way away, especially with the side we've got. But I hope no one gets injured because I'd hate to get a spot just because someone got injured. I'd prefer to do it through my footy and sort of get promoted hopefully next year.
Still to come on Simply Footy, the Warriors tackle the might of the Port Magpies. And as always, Simply Footy fans can have their say about whatever's on their mind every Tuesday night at Sky City's Grandstand Bar from 7:30. And it doesn't stop there. Football fans, get ready for a big night of live entertainment on Friday the 27th of June, where Mark Seymour will be performing in the Marble Hall. Tickets can be purchased by contacting anyone at Sky City Adelaide.
Great crusade, we ran into millions, nobody got paid. Here we raised 4 corners off the globe for the Holy Grail.
McDonald's Uncovered.
You really expect me to believe you only use fresh eggs in your McMuffins? Not powdered? I'll be the judge of that. Fine.
You're looking at the Suzuki Liana GS, and it's about to floor you with its features. CD stereo, air conditioning, dual airbags, electric windows and mirrors, power steering, keyless entry, 3-year 100,000 kilometre warranty and 3-year roadside assistance, all from $18,990. Told you the Liana's features would floor you.
It's you. It's me. It's Suzuki.
What a great time to buy business furniture. On top of the tax benefits, we're having a sale till the end of June. Slashing prices on everything in our Coventry and Mayfair range. Reception desks, $60 off. Pedestals, $40 off. Desks, $35 off. Returns, $23 off. Workstations, over $100 off. Sliding door cupboards, $50 off. Storage units, $40 to $50 off. And remember, purchasing for your business should be tax-free. Order now for billing this financial year at Mile End Office Furniture. Mannix, Adelaide's best prices on air conditioning.
The Fujitsu air conditioner instant cashback is now on.
Buy a Fujitsu Smart Inverter Split System. Save up to 30% on running costs and get
$250 instant cashback.
Buy from Mannix and they'll double the instant cashback to $500. Double cashback also available on all Fujitsu fully ducted systems.
See the team at Mannix Air.
McDonald's Uncovered.
You really expect me to believe that the nutritional value of your food is on a poster for everyone to see? Yeah, right. I'll be off then.
Last week, Corey, our SANFL flashback caused quite a stir. It was the Warriors with their first finals win.
Yes, the Woodville side getting up over Norwood in the 1986 elimination final. This week, we're going to go one round further to the semi-final when they took on Port Adelaide.
Schwarz behind him, the bomber. Schwarz, Max Parker, the big fellow out now gives a chance here as the ball goes in towards full forward. Getting back in defence, it's Kinnear. I think he kicked out on the full. Yes, it definitely was out on the full under pressure. And the free kick goes to Story, plays on, shoots for goal, and he popped it through! Brilliantly done, zip-zap!
Do wonders for their confidence. Parker wins again. Johnson the chance, slips it to Anderson. Port Adelaide go forward, a big roar. Darren Smith out in front, beautifully put by Anderson.
Up to half forward. Well, the fly from Harrison didn't work, but coming out is Seward. Nichols, great work, Seward.
Curtis going out longer, looking for Russell Johnson. Boy, he hasn't found him, he's found Taylor.
Well, Darren Smith didn't really get near it. O'Dwyer thumped it away. Greg Anderson now. He looks in pretty fine fettle, actually. This is his third kick. Jags that one back. Darren Smith. That's the second or third mark that he's dropped. Ginnivan picks up the crumbs, aims it at goal, and boots it. A chance now for O'Brien. The handball is to Anderson. Anderson's going to get caught. He gets a long handball clear. Went through Ginnivan. Now Russell Boyd. Hooks around the corner. Dwayne Russell will mark it and play on. Boyd, in fact. Greg Boyd it is. Big leaps in the pack there. Not effective. Borlay's got the handball through. Now Hutton. A chance. Woodville. Zip-zap. Away he goes. Onto the left boot. He's done it again. Zip-zap's kicked his second. The big thump came. Harrison weaves through the pack. Rowan Smith. He rarely misses.
his 9th kick. Well, that's testimony to the way that he's played, and it's a beauty. Oh, it's a ripper. Have a look at that. That's a magnificent goal. That could just about turn this game around.
A low trajectory screw punt. Harrison cuts it off. He can kick a long way too. Clifford's on his own. The ball's going to... Yes, he's marked it. He's on a very acute angle. There he goes. He's off. Bomber's going to hook it back. And he does just that.
Fuller takes it from him. Uses the left foot to go towards Taylor. Oh, look at that! That's sensational.
Doesn't want him. He's confident he can make the distance. It's a magnificent kick, and he popped it through. The Warriors have hit the front. Kinnear under pressure. Johnson, Curtis, Fiarchi. Port Adelaide on the march now. A long one. In towards Darren Smith. At the back of the pack, O'Brien shows him a clean pair of heels. Ties up the ball game.
Curtis, oh, robbed by Harris. Harris can go all the way here. Look at the kick. Going close to the goals. Hit the post. The human tank. There's a siren. They've won it. Oh, umpires haven't heard it. They have now. Laurie Argent coming down to tell Middleforth that the siren's gone. Emotional scenes here at Football Park. One of the best games of football that you would ever see.
Your little beauty. Well done to the Warriors. What a great result for the Woodville Football Club. Can they, Corey? Can they do it again next week?
You'll have to wait and see. Yes, running very, very hot there, the Warriors. Speaking of running hot, all non-Victorian AFL sides filling the top 6 places on the ladder. That is amazing.
It is certainly amazing. And, of course, it was all the talk this week at Sky City.
I make it great. I reckon it's fantastic that we're all up above. We're all in the 8, all the interstate clubs. The only thing that I find that is going to happen come towards the end of the year and the final suit is the fact that we're all going to have to play at the MCG, where I think it's unfair.
Victorians don't know how to play footy anymore. Our censure stages, we've learned how to play the game. We've got good teams, good players. Vex, they've ignored it.
Well, we're too good for them, aren't we? No other reason.
Victoria should stay at the bottom. That's where they belong.
I love the ladder at the moment. My teams are up there at the very top, Brisbane Lions. They got a fantastic team. We've got the best midfield in the competition, although there is a few catching up to us, a lot of them. Michael Voss is in sensational form. He's right up there for the Brownlow.
Football is a funny game, you know. They're always thought that they're big snobs, you know, and they're not. Everybody's beatable, you know, and they showed this year. They get beaten all the time, especially Essendon.
And the Victorians, when they lose, they crack the shits, and when they win, they still crack the shits, where they don't know how to be good sportsmen. If they don't know how to be good sportsmen, they shouldn't play at all.
Now, if you'd like to have your say on any football topic, then all you have to do is make your way to the Grandstand Bar at Sky City on Tuesday nights between 7:30 and 8:30 p.m. This is your chance to have your say about our great game. You can give your opinion, let off some steam, tell us what's on your mind, and be a part of Simply Footy. So keep Tuesday nights free and make your way to Sky City and be a part of Simply Footy.
Just above the railway station at North Terrace.
And after the break, we'll see if the grass really is greener on the other side of Amy Stadium.
Coming up next in 10 News, putting on a brave face, Renee Rivkin starts doing time for insider trading. 2 dead, others critical after a light plane nosedives into a Hollywood apartment block, sparking a huge fire. Simon Crean welcomes Kim Beazley's assurance of making only 1 bid for the Labor leadership. More clouds over the Middle East roadmap to peace as Islamic group Hamas walks out of talks. And Led Zeppelin top of the pops again. Details next.
McDonald's Uncovered.
You really expect me to believe that the nutritional value of your food is on a poster for everyone to see? Yeah, right. I'll be off then.
Stonecraft joins forces with the Slate Place to bring you huge savings on their entire range of timber, bamboo, laminates, ceramics and more. Massive discounts at two big sites, Stonecraft Flooring Mile End and the Slate Place Forestville. You'll be absolutely floored.
New potato and gravy mashed snack stop. I really, really love it. But I love it. Your favorite is a serious snack.
Snack Stop from Magic.
I love it.
What you need? What you want? Yeah. Do it. Yeah. Do it good. Do it right. Wow. Do it now. Come on. Wow. What you need today?
McDonald's Uncovered.
You really expect me to believe you only use fresh eggs in your McMuffins? Not powdered? I'll be the judge of that. Fine.
You laughed.
I definitely said quilt.
That's so funny. It's criminal.
Dead man walking. Dead man moonwalking.
A new sketch show, 8:30 Tuesday on 10. Rove gets excited by the big stars. Now comes the landmark show. Don't miss all the babes from Charlie's Angels, plus Harry Kill and Diesel Live. A huge Rove Tuesday on 10.
Hanging out behind the club on the weekend. Acting stupid, getting drunk with my best friends. I couldn't wait for the summer and the Warped Tour. I remember it's the first time that I saw her there.
Now, Poppy, we've received an email here from Anna and Chris Bird. They own a VIP lawn mowing franchise. Good job. And they asked the question, how do they get those pretty patterns on the Amy Stadium surface?
Well, that's a good question. Those pretty patterns take a fair bit of work, and if you're at the ground or watching on television, you will notice them. Well, we've decided to follow it up, and we've gone straight to the top. We've asked curator Jamie Butterfield, and this is what he had to say.
All of the grass is patterned up mainly just for aesthetics, and what you see when you see the light stripes and the dark stripes is just the way the grass is brushed. The light stripes is when the grass is brushed away from the camera or where you're looking, and that is a lighter appearance. The other dark is where the mowers come the other way, and so you're actually looking underneath the shadow of the leaf, and it takes on a darker appearance. And it's as simple as that.
And the reason for doing that?
Mainly just aesthetics. It brings up the ground, looks aesthetically a little bit more pleasing, and it's mowed, of course, different ways so that the grass doesn't actually lay over and get too long either. It's important to keep cutting the grass different ways, because the grass actually gets pushed around by the mower as well.
So there you have it, Anna. You asked the question, and we gave you the answer.
Poppy, do you think we're going to see those pretty patterns popping up in front lawns all over Adelaide with the VIP lawnmowers?
Most probably, most probably. If you've got a question for Simply Footy, you can get us on the following address.
Now, speaking of Amy Stadium, of course, the Auskick kids will get admitted free over the next few rounds. Round 11 tomorrow, Port Adelaide taking on Fremantle. If you have your Auskick membership card, take it down and you can get in free to that game. Round 17 and round 18 Crows games. If it's not a sellout, take your card down and you can get into that game free. Great value for the Auskick kids.
Well, Corey, speaking of good value, let's have a look at tomorrow's game between Fremantle and Port Adelaide.
Poppy, what are the odds with TAB Sportsbet?
Well, the Dockers, who have won 5 games in a row, mind you, are unbelievably $3.80, and Port Adelaide, the home side, $1.22.
Well, that's it for another episode of Simply Footy. Until next weekend, bye for now.
You're getting too close on the couch. I like my own room, Corey. I don't, Corey. I don't like that at all.
Give me a kiss.
One little kiss and that's it. See you later. Bye.